Hi, I'm Kate from hypnosiscourses.com, and today I'd like to share with you a fabulous quick deepener that you can use with your online clients and hypnosis practice partners. And this is the Arm Drop Deepener. Now, some people say, well, I can't use a physical deepener online. You absolutely can. It just takes a little bit of prior preparation and thinking about it, a little bit of adaptation. Now, of course, you can't reach through the screen and pick somebody's arm up, but you can use your awesome suggestion work to really make this a fantastic experience for your client. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk through an overview about the particular technique. Then you get to experience it, and after that, I'm going to break it down for you. So, this is a physical deepener. The client is going to be moving. As a result, it's fantastic for your kinesthetic clients. But because it engages the imagination as well, and they're listening to you, in fact, it covers your visual and your auditory as well. What I particularly like about this deepener is it has a convincer effect. There's movement going on. This is a great way of giving your client that positive experience of engaging with their subconscious mind. It's the sort of thing that after the session, they turn around and say to you, wow, my arm went down all by itself. How cool is that? And it's things like that that really do help a client connect to the power of hypnosis and to the power of their own mind. So, Contra Indications for this are anything to do with movement. Now, for this particular experience, I'm going to ask you to move your left arm. What I would say to a client is, during this technique, I'm going to ask you to put your arm out in front of you. Would that be comfortable? Ideally, you're going to get them to put that arm out in front of them to show you that it's comfortable. Not only are you checking that it's safe for them to be able to do that, but you're sneakily priming them so that they know where that arm is going to be during this technique. Also, in terms of safety, this arm is going to move down. So if it looks as though the arm's going to come down over the groin, that would be uncomfortable. Give suggestions to move it. If the chair has steel arms and it looks like they're going to come down towards the steel arm, that would be uncomfortable. Give suggestions to move it. All you need to do is simply use your words and suggest, and you can stop there, you can move your arm to the right, you can move it to the left. Use your voice. Now, are you sitting comfortably? I hope that you are. Because what I would like you to do now is I'd like you to engage your powerful imagination. And as you do that, you can listen to my voice. And as you listen to my voice, you can follow my suggestions completely. There's no need to make anything happen. Just allow whatever happens to happen. Now, what I would like you to do is I'd like you to take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just close your eyes. And now, as you listen to the sound of my voice, I'd like you to extend your left arm out in front of you at shoulder height. That's right. And just let it float there, as though floating on a cushion of air. And as it floats on a cushion of air, you can relax your wrist and just allow that arm to just simply float. In a moment, that arm is going to start to descend down to your lap. And it's going to descend only as quickly as you wish to go even deeper into hypnosis now. And as that arm starts to drift down, so you can relax and drift deeper into hypnosis. With every movement, deeper into hypnosis. That's right. As that arm descends down to your lap, so you drift, you float deeper now, That's good, that's right. And now, you can take a moment to enjoy being in this wonderful state before I count from 1 to 5. And when I count from 1 to 5, you'll slowly re-alert. And at the count of 5, you'll open your eyes and stretch. All normal, healthy sensations restored to every part of you and every part of you back here in the present. So ready. 1, starting to reorient to the space around you. 2, becoming more alert. 3, take a deep, refreshing breath of air. 4, getting ready to open your eyes. And 5, open your eyes and stretch. Well done, you. Hope you had a really good experience with that. So let me break it down for you. We start, as I mentioned earlier, with priming. Getting your person to put their arm out in front. You're checking that they can. You're letting them know that that's where the arm starts. It also gives them an opportunity to check that that arm isn't going to drop onto anything that you can't see, that's out of camera shot. Also, safety, you're setting up, you're checking that they're in the right environment. Then you give suggestions for somebody to engage their imagination. You're telling them what's going to happen. You're priming them. You're setting them up for a positive outcome. And then you're asking them to listen to your voice and to follow your suggestions completely. No need to make anything happen. Just allow whatever does happen to happen. You then give them a truism as you listen to the sound of my voice. Now, they're going to be listening to you. So already the person that you're working with will think, actually, yes, I am listening. Then, when you've got that inner yes, you get further engagement by them bringing their arm out at shoulder height. If it doesn't come out in the right position, use your words and suggest that they move their arm. Then you give a suggestion for it to float as if on a cushion of air. This use of as if is very helpful because there isn't an actual cushion of air, but as if helps somebody engage their imagination all the more. Now, normally, if you were going to do something like a rigid arm of any type, you'd be getting a tension. But this time, we're going to get relaxation. We want the arm to feel as though it's just balanced there, as opposed to being held. So relaxing the wrist helps that arm just float. It stops it tiring. Now, then you give suggestions for the arm to descend down only as quickly as they wish to go into hypnosis. The arm starts to drift down, and you can use words such as relaxing, floating, drifting, going deeper into hypnosis, allowing the arm to float, to drift down until it reaches the lap. Obviously, looking all the time at where it ends up, where that hand ends up. At this point, it's really nice to praise, to say well done. You're building rapport, you're further engaging the client. Clients, like most people, they want to please people. They like the reward, they like the praise. So saying where they've done well, they're going to carry on doing whatever they can to get more praise. Now at this point, you can transition on to whatever other work you're doing, because luckily, as this deepener is so quick, you've actually saved yourself some practical time, whether that's for therapy or for some fun work. I hope you've really enjoyed this Arm Drop online deepener. If you'd like to find out more, feel free to have a look at our courses on hypnosiscourses.com, where we have a vast range of different techniques and different approaches, whether it's rapid, whether it's a longer course. We're going to have something there that's just right for you. But for now, thank you for watching.